and welcome back to She's in Her Apron. It's not only happening here in the United States, it's happening all over the world. No, I'm not here to scare you. I'm here to bring you some very positive, practical solutions that we could do right now to save some money in our wallets, put food on our shelves, and feed our family. I want you to think about this. Maybe think about it right now, or think about it through this whole video. How long do you think your family could survive without going to the grocery store? How much do you have in your home? How many meals can that get you? Can that get you through the week? Could it get you through 2 weeks? A month? Here on She's in Her Apron, I have shared over the years how to build a stockpile, how to build your food storage. Not this crazy stockpile that never gets used. I mean a rotating pantry. I went all through 2021 giving you suggestions on what you can get to build your food storage month by month, and you could start right now. So the playlist is down below. I give great tips in there, lots of information. Go check it out. This is my basic pantry. And then I have our 3-month rotating food storage pantry. And I have built that step by step with the tips I'm about to give you. Think about it this way. Food storage is a very good investment, especially right now with inflation. This helps you rewind the clock on raising food prices. What do I mean by that? You're gonna buy something at a lower price now than what you're gonna pay later. And this gives your income time to adjust to the cost of living as it rises. I'm gonna give you 10 solutions to navigate these waters for the next year and a half. Okay, so number 1, be prepared. I have a video down below, all the tips you need to know for bulk buying. There is a system to this. You just can't go out and load up your cart, bring it home, and let everything just sit on the shelf. If it is not working for you and your family, it is gonna get you nowhere. That video is linked below. Watch that video. This will help you start your rotating pantry. And a rotating pantry will give your family an emergency fund that you can eat, a great way to never run out of anything again, and a guaranteed variety of cooking options. If you've never done this before, I highly suggest you start working your way up to 2 weeks and then have a goal of a month. Freeze what you can. I just shared a video with you all, it's linked below. 40 things that you can freeze, and this will save so much. If you can invest in a freezer, I highly suggest it. This freezer here came from Sam's Club. I paid, I think, $2.49. I think they're now $2.99. This can house your fruits, your veggies, your proteins, your freezer meals. I highly suggest to invest in a freezer. Did you know that food storage provides a higher return on investment than a savings account? Here's what I found. The average interest rate for a savings account in 2018 was around 1.10%. Now it's less than 0.80%. Food prices are rising an average of 2 to 3% every year since 1990. Now the US Department of Agriculture reports that food prices are expecting to grow between 2.5% and 3.5% this year. It actually could be higher now. Number 2, you're gonna know what you have. If you don't know what you have, how can you use it effectively? So if you've already started gathering things, building your food storage, gathering a stockpile, track what you have. I do have a video for you down below on how you can track your food storage. It even comes with a free printable. It's on stockpile inventory, and there's a video for you on how to inventory your freezers with a lot of great tips, a lot of information. I actually take you along into my food storage room. I show you everything that I have, and along with my 4 freezers. I do have a planner. It's the She's in Her Apron planner. There is a great space in there to help you track what you have in your pantry, in your refrigerator, in your freezer. That information is linked below for you. Number 3, you're gonna fill in the gaps. Now that you know what you have on hand, make sure you have the staples. If you would like to see a video on 15 things that you should stockpile on a budget, I have that for you below. Lots of great basic needs to have on hand. You want these staples, the flour, the sugar. You need water, canned goods, and so on. Make sure you have sources for protein, veggies, fruit. There is a difference between something that you need and something that you want. Let's focus on the need. Number 4, you're gonna make a meal plan. I'm not gonna go heavily into this. I do in my buying in bulk video, my 3-month food storage video, go check that out. I go into further detail with this, but have a menu plan. What does your family eat? What are your go-to recipes? Because if you're just grabbing things, Do you really have a meal? And from your menu plan, from your go-to meals, those are the things, those are the ingredients that you're gonna stock up on. So that way, when you have a 1-month rotating pantry, you have the things for those meals to make for your family. So what's on the menu? You're going to list your family's go-to meals and sides, list the major ingredients for these meals, and can they be made from shelf-stable items? And remember your pets, remember your fur babies, get what they need as well. In my She's in Her Apron planner, I have a whole section on meal planning for you. It will definitely help you track all of this. Number 5, be willing to get uncomfortable. It's gonna get uncomfortable. Sometimes in order for us to stretch, think differently, we're gonna need to get uncomfortable. During the whole thing the past 2 years, I would see bread off the shelf, but still see sugar, flour, and yeast. We gotta learn how to not go for those convenience foods. We need to learn how to make bread. Get uncomfortable, learn a new skill. I have a whole playlist down below on how to make your own breads. Lots of great recipes. You can even do it in the slow cooker. It's so great. So check out that playlist down below. It is okay to go without milk for a while. We might experience this. They're saying that for 2022 that we could have a little bit of a milk shortage. Am I gonna worry about it? Am I gonna panic about it? No, I'm gonna do things now to get prepared. So try instant milk. Try making the milk stretch that you have by adding instant milk to it. You add it in, you shake it up, stretch it out. I have next week videos coming out on just this, so stay tuned. With meat and poultry shortages right now, sometimes it's hard to get your hands on chicken breast, or it's hard to find ground beef that's less than $5. Try not to make your meats and your poultry the headliner of your meal. Add more things like veggies, rice, beans to it. Help stretch that protein. If you'd like to see some creative ways of making meals inspired by the Great Depression, I have a playlist below. I have a couple of videos in it right now on some Great Depression meals. I think we can learn a lot from our grandparents, and a lot more cooking like that is coming out, so stay tuned. Okay, think outside the pantry. There are other items that are gonna make us wanna run out to the store. Okay, your non-consumable soap, shampoo, toothpaste, toothbrushes, toilet paper, feminine items. So really think about what you use a lot of and how you can save and get a couple of more things into your home. Okay, number 7, have leftover night. I'm honestly not a fan of leftovers. I really am not. It is now time to definitely make that a 1 night a week meal. And there's ways of turning your leftovers and creating a whole other dish with it. What can you do with your leftover chicken? You can make a chicken pot pie, you can make a casserole, chicken enchiladas. Is there a dinner that you made with leftover vegetables that you could turn into a soup? I would love to know what you do with some of your leftovers. So please give us suggestions and ideas down below. Know where to shop. Know your prices. When a sale happens, you'll be able to know, is that a good deal? Should I stock up? Which means keep track of what's going on in your area right now. If you've never done it before, I strongly suggest you keep a price book. Keep it in your purse. Take pictures on your phone and create albums. That's what I do. You guys, my phone is filled with pictures of snapshots in the stores of the product and the price. I'm keeping an eye on it all the time. You won't believe what's gone up and what's come down. It's the craziest thing. But I want to know that when I'm, especially in the bulk store, like, oh no, I could definitely pass on that, because I know Walmart, or if you have an Aldi's, okay, I could definitely get it lower there and buy it in bulk there. I'm gonna save more like in unit price there than I will over here. And then you gotta factor in your gas, because gas is, right? Do your homework at home before you head out to the stores. A lot of stores, you can get the prices right on the internet. Figure out with your work schedule, your commute schedule, how you could go shopping and save with your gas money. So maybe I will work on my grocery list one night and then after work go shopping. I don't know, figure it out. Figure out how you could just go out to the stores once a week instead of many, and to be able to get your groceries at a good price. Maybe go to stores that you can get points and rewards for gas. Like I could go to Smith's, which is a Kroger, and with their store rewards build up to where I can get $1 off gas. That is worth it. Don't be brand loyal. Don't be brand loyal. Go for the generic. It's just as good. And the majority of the time, they're made at the same place. the same company. So don't be brand loyal. Let's start getting uncomfortable, trying new things, and see how we can make our budget stretch. And my biggest thing is buy one for now, two for later. This is how you're gonna slowly build up your food storage. With buy one now, two for later, you'll never run out of anything. No more emergency trips to the store. You'll be able to wait to purchase items when on sale, and you know when it's a good deal. You could even match it with a coupon or a store coupon, rebate with a certain app on your phone, and there's no more overspending on regular price items. I want you to be able to learn to shop your shelves before you go to the store to shop. This is where you're gonna save way more money. Okay, inflation. I felt it, we've seen it. I tried to buy eggs at Walmart the other day, $15 for 60 eggs, the 5 dozen. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. I wanted to freeze dry some eggs, but I was like, oh, forget about it. But we have chickens. Our family invested in chickens, so we do get about 11 eggs a day. So that's good. So if you can raise chickens, think about raising a chicken. The other day I was at Costco. I was doing my homework for you, so stay tuned on that video. It'll blow your mind. It was getting late, so I decided I was gonna bring dinner home because I didn't throw in the meal I wanted to throw into the slow cooker. My bad, but life happens. So I saw this chicken fajita kit and I was like, okay, we'll give this a try. Derek made it for the family. I had to run out, and when I came home and I said, how was dinner, how was the kit? And he's like, there was hardly anything in it. And the way that the serving size was, that they said didn't really match, you know, what we thought it would be. He's like, I had to go into the freezer and pull out shrimp to go with the chicken fajitas. Sometimes these convenient foods aren't always gonna be that helpful for you. Number 9, do you have a budget? If you've never budgeted for groceries before, there's so many methods on how you do it. There's methods of you have a set budget for the month. You could divide it into weeks. You can say $100 per person in the household and do it that way. Figure out a game plan. If you've never budgeted before for groceries, start doing it, because you'll be surprised on how low you can get it, where you can save, and then use that extra money for gas, a bill, a debt, or building your food storage. It really is less about the price of food, but how you're using it. If you're buying a pound of ground beef, how are you using that? Could it get you 2 meals? Could you stretch it out? Do you use a pound of beef for a casserole? Could you divide it in half and maybe take that ground beef, supplement it with rice, beans, add more veggies to it, so that way you have another ½ pound to use in another meal. Number 10, cut back on eating out. Oh my goodness, you guys, it's so expensive. Have you gone through a drive-thru lately? Holy moly, holy moly. We were at Walmart grocery shopping and we decided to get the family Subway sandwiches. Bad move. It was $60. $60 later on a sandwich we could have made at home. Oh my goodness, Derek and I were just so sick. We're like, really? I'm not saying never go out and eat. I mean, you're gonna still wanna do those things. We've just gotten so used to how we have lived our lives. We've lived a convenient life. There's so many things at our fingertips, DoorDash, Grubhub. I mean, we can get our groceries delivered to us. Food prices have always gone up. Disasters have always happened. If we could just get out of our comfort zone, start doing things a little differently, change our mindset, we can navigate through these waters. We're gonna hear a lot of crazy information, unfortunately, for quite a while. It's gonna get bumpy, but ask for help if you need it. If you need to lean on family, lean on assistance, that is okay. On my channel, I like to share ways that we could save money on our groceries, share pantry meals with you, freezer meals. I'm loving the Great Depression series. I have a ton coming for you guys on how we can make our food stretch. I've been learning so much and applying it. After next week, you're gonna see some really awesome cooking videos on how we could stretch things. I'm so excited. I hope this brings you confidence, brings you some security. Don't panic. We're in God's hands. He's there. He's aware of us. If we take these action steps, it'll give us peace of mind. Again, if you would like more information on building a stockpile, a food storage, a rotating pantry, I have all that information down below for you. Any tips on how to save right now, please leave them down below. We can learn from each other, and I love this community for doing that. So guys, those are my 10 tips to help us navigate through these crazy waters right now with inflation, shortages, limits on things. Which step are you gonna try out this week and see? And if you do it, please come back to this video, leave a comment. I read all my comments, you guys, all of them. So please leave it below. I wanna know what you're doing and how it's working for you. All right, friends, thank you so much for joining me, and we will see you soon on the next video. Oh my gosh, guys, you're not going to miss this. It's gonna blow your mind. I don't know, are you ready? You might be ready. You could be ready. I hope you're ready, because it's a good one. Check out this playlist for you right here. Tons of information to help you in your journey to stocking up. If you've never done this before, I am super excited for you. All right, friends, thank you so much for joining me. We'll see you soon. Bye.